Chinese Han Transmission Esotericism Academy is a unique institution researching on the metaphysical world, or more precisely, the unrevealed time-space. The teachings and methods were passed down from the great holy Sakyamuni Buddha and Bhagavan Jiji-Vimalakirti, Holy Patriarch of ancient India. Basing on millennia of learning, practice and experience, the Academy and its members believe that the research of the unrevealed time-space is the ultimate way to understand the mechanism and realities of the true universe, and is the most efficient way to improving the conditions of physical, mental and spiritual lives of all sentient beings in order to achieve world peace. 3 years have passed quickly since the inaugural academic symposium of the Chinese Han Transmission Esotericism Academy. Under the support of honorary presidents and high monks from across the world, the scholastic studies of our academy have been thriving, and now we welcome the 4th academic symposium. This year's theme is the heavy historical mission of worldwide Dharma dissemination of Chinese Han Transmission Tantrayana Buddhist academic science, as well as the preservation and direction for development of its original ecological cultural heritage. All of our honoured guests give their valuable comments about the future development of the Esotericism Academy. As of June 1st this year, our academic paper review committee of the Esotericism Academy had already received over 200 papers from scholars, professors, as well as students of the Academy.
This is the 3rd anniversary of the Chinese Han Transmission Esotericism Academy and the 4th academic symposium of the Academy.
这个护摩的传统来源于古天照大圣释迦牟尼佛祖住世的事情，他传授给在他身边的弟子，当时是没有用这个仪轨的，但是从佛祖传授的另外一个层面的众生所传授下来的经典里，就有这个时辰。当时佛祖住世的时候有96外道，这个是一个传统的说法。实际上，经过现在的调查，有300多个外道，这些外道都沿用了古印度的仪轨，这些外道都有周全的宇宙理论。佛祖也注意到这个事上，因此他就开创了密教，历史上就称为佛法驰名。密教的学派就是邦嘎瓦的学派，邦嘎瓦的学派的名字就是邦嘎瓦智杰里面的 KT， 而这个邦嘎瓦智杰里面的 KT 呢，就是毗亚利城的离居州人。这在原始佛教的经典中已经有了这个名词。毗亚利城的离居州人，他们在古经典上被认为是跟大圣释迦牟尼佛祖这个刹帝利族是属于同一个阶层，所以啊，这个密教是大圣释迦牟尼佛祖自己创建的。这个点火就表示远古的真理，宇宙真理永远延续下去，照亮全人类的前进的道路。塔州政府啊，一直对我们是非常的支持。我们这个密学研究院是我们前州长金贝肯先生所批准开创的。那个时候是在2000年1月4号早上11点，他接见了我们密学院的代表。他讲过一句话：如果你们密学院的开创不需要联邦政府的资助，我可以有一个特别的批准。就是在州政府这样具体而有力量的支持下，我们不断的成长。我们在座的贵宾中就有前州长的儿子，他的继承人坐在这里，他就是我们斯卡的贝贝，我们很怀念他。因此，我们特别感谢澳洲政府。 在老组长的带领下，他帮助我们破除了一些阻力。他告诉我们，他收到了我们在塔州出版的第一份佛教的刊物。有很多人对这个刊物就是说三道四。他说：“你们就是塔州人，因为我们这个刊物的名字就叫塔州人的佛教。我们爱这个国家，澳洲是我们的第二母亲。因此啊，我们每一次会，我们都会唱国歌，表示我们内心的感谢。因此呢，我在这里特别感谢代表澳洲政府的各位贵宾，特别感谢这里代表澳洲各界的团体支持我们的贵宾。当然，我们的发展还有另外一面，就是世界佛教青年盛大会，我们的秘书长今天用斯里兰卡专程来到这里，为此让我们感谢他。
And what others can learn from being here today at this symposium is the teachings of Holy Tantriana Buddhism and what you have brought here to Tasmania through settling here, which we have very much welcomed you and learnt so much from you being here about Holy Tantriana Buddhism. And I look forward, as we go forward, to hearing more about the meaning, the origins from India of Holy Tantriana Buddhism and the benefits that we can all learn from living through a peaceful relationship with each other through learning from you, Master. So thank you.
Minister for Tourism, Hospitality and Veteran Affairs. Welcome to our Honourable Scott
Thank you, Master Wang, for the invitation. It's an absolute pleasure to be here. I do thank you for the kind words about my father, which you always express in such a personal way, and for the photo at the entrance from Collins Street, which, as you've told me in the past, you believe is the largest picture of Jim Bacon anywhere in the state and probably the world. It's always a fantastic thing to see that recognition from you, Master Wang, and I do thank you very deeply for that. I think your community has become such an important part of the Tasmanian community, and we really do want to see that grow in the future, and I think that the project at Tea Tree is such an important part of that. It will put the focus on Tasmania. We want to see it go ahead as quickly as possible and as smoothly as possible, and I'd like to support it in any way I can as we go forward.
Thank you, Master Wang, for the invitation, other honoured guests and friends. Sitting together and learning from masters and from elders in our own society, because that's mostly the way that we pass knowledge on, both by listening to those who are more experienced and older than ourselves, and by talking together to discuss those issues. Master Wang, you've prepared very well this morning for the beginning of this symposium, and so I'm sure that the symposium will be of great value to the Buddhist community, but to all of us as a community this weekend as well. I'm sure you will have a very successful symposium and conference, and I wish you a very happy and a very fruitful 2 days. And I do look forward very much to the day that this gathering will be held at the Cultural Park at Campania. Thank you.
That your support of Crime Stoppers is very important to the police in general, because of the work that Crime Stoppers does to assist the police. Another hat that I wear is Shadow Minister for Planning. So I do wish you every success with your application for the Cultural Park, and I do hope that it doesn't take 200 years, because I think we would all love to see that come to fruition. And your presence in our community, I think, always reminds us how important it is to respect each other. We always, we'll continue to have different views, but that's our democracy. but to always respect each other, to live as peacefully as possible. And I think that having your presence here, and indeed in a larger presence in future years at the Cultural Park, will be very welcome to all Tasmanians.
Buddhism have 4 different main schools: Theravada, Mahayana, Tantrayana and Vajrayana. We know Master Bhagavan C.G. Vimalakirti doing a lot of service for the people around the world, not only Tasmania. He doing a lot of work during past year. China, Hong Kong, Sri Lanka, Thailand, Taiwan, and a lot of countries. We very appreciate his work. Without his energy, we cannot go along. And I would like to thank you, especially Tasmanian and Australian government, give good opportunity to him and to this community to work hard for the human society. Buddhism is through understanding how to living life. You see Master living in Tasmania, peacefully and humble, sharing happiness and suffering together. We are one family.
Master Wang, played a space of a decade or so, your impact upon this community. And I can't recall an impact of an organisation, such an impact in my memory of any organisation on a community like you have had in such a short time. I congratulate you on the work you've done for the community, and my Olympic colleagues also thank you very much for your support. We've been successful in having selected the highest number of Tasmanians ever to represent Tasmania at the Olympics in London, and I think that is really something for Tasmania. And I particularly thank you for your support now for as long as I can remember, 8 years or so. Your physical presence, the colourful spectacle, is really something we look forward to. It's been, for me, a pleasure to have you as a friend, and I look forward to continuing that association in the future.
Master Wang, Elder Gurus and fellow Sangha members.
I am an academic and I've been working at the University of Tasmania now for 22 years. And it's not surprising that I've attended many symposia and many conferences over that time. And I always enjoy attending them because they're always a very valuable learning experience. And I'm sure that on the occasion of the 3rd anniversary of your academy and this 4th academic symposium, that it all goes really well for you, and I'm sure that it will. And the collegial atmosphere alone will ensure a very successful outcome.
As it is on a typical Tasmanian winter day, it's a little bit cool and crisp outside, but the warm welcome that we give to all our guests is very much warm and very welcoming. And as our colourful MC said before, in Master Wang's address, that it was very illuminating, I think was the word he said, to that effect. And as Barry said before, symposiums are a great learning experience. And that's what happens to me every time I come with our friends here with Master Wang. It's a learning experience in a very harmonious environment. And that harmony is great to take out into the community. And I wish you a great learning experience with the symposium in a very harmonious environment. Thank you.
On behalf of our Dean of Holy Tantra Esotericism Academy, I would like to convey her deepest apologies and the annual report of our symposium this year. Bangalaji Vimalkirti Patriarch Master, dear honored guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. First of all, due to conflicting schedules, please kindly accept my deepest regret and apologies since I cannot be in your presence at this annual conference. Chinese Han Transmission Esotericism Academy had another eventful year. Last October, we went to WBSY headquarters, Galwilla, Sri Lanka, to attend the 8th General Conference of WBSY, where more than 50,000 people from over 42 countries attended this annual event. Our Academy's permanent president, Bangalaji Vimalkirti Patriarch Master, also the president of WBSY, led 23 delegates to Galwilla and delivered speeches. They were enthusiastically received, and our Academy had many friendly Dharma exchange at the conference with other Buddhist schools. While we were there, we also went to Dambulla to attend the peace procession to commemorate Buddha's 2600th Buddhahood anniversary. Our Holy Tantra Dharma Alliance participated in this peace procession. In November, our Academy's permanent president led a team of 11 delegates to Shanxi Province, China, to attend the Chang'an Huiguang Shiji Fengcai Daxingshan Temple and Tang Esotericism Academy Symposium, which was attended by over 300,000 people. 2 elder gurus had the opportunity to read their essays at the symposium. Both were very well received. Our president had friendly Dharma exchange with Professor Han Jinke, the vice president of the Research Center of Buddhist Culture of Xi'an and Buddhist Association of Shanxi Province. Afterward, our president traveled to Beijing and was received by Mr. Zhang Jianyou, the Deputy General Director of the State Administration for Religious Affairs. In April of this year, our Academy's permanent president led a delegation to attend the 3rd World Buddhist Forum and the enshrining ceremony of Buddha's parietal bone relics in Hong Kong. During a discussion on the topic of observing Buddhist culture from many angles, Bangalaji Vimalkirti Patriarch Master was televised live by the Phoenix satellite television. It was quite a historical moment. While doing all that overseas, back home at Hobart, the construction at our tea tree site commenced last year. While we may have many unforeseen obstacles and challenges standing in our way in the future, development is progressing. This immense historical project will be our greatest gift to the people of Tasmania, Australia, and the world. Since the Academy's inauguration, we have organized 4 symposiums, receiving a total of 275 theses. In the first year, we received 48 entries. The second year, 68. Last year, 72. Finally, this year, there were 87 entries. I know that everyone here is looking forward to hear them all. Finally, thank you for being here with us, because without your continuous support, we would not be where we are at the moment standing right now. We hope you enjoy this celebration and activities that we have installed. Let's all look forward to another auspicious year. Thank you very much.
当你当下放下所有这种你的佛性情绪。
In other words, the moment, the instant, 当下 you put down your attachments.
凡夫啊，实际上时时处处都是在换取自己。
As Elder Guru already mentioned yesterday, secular worldly beings at all times and at all places place themselves in possessions.
Master Bhagavan C.E. Vimalakirti, the President of Academy and Supreme Patriarch Tantrian Buddhism and President of World Buddhist Sangha Youth and our spiritual leader. The most venerable Elder Gurus, Guru and venerable and Dhamma brother and sister. Buddha said, Sukha Sanghasa Saman. Unity of Sangha is important because without unity we cannot grow up anymore. Teaching for the people living how to living the life, way of the life. Vajrayana school together make a research and Buddhist study. We like to cooperate Sri Lankan some university and the Tasmania this academic together memorandum.
WBSY 作为世界性的佛教组织，而且是世界性的青年深感组织。由于它的年龄特点，它应该是朝气蓬勃的一个佛教组织，有敏锐的观察力和洞察宇宙奥秘的能力。因此啊，要把古老的佛教，特别是古老佛教的经典，做现代人能够接受的现代诠释，对它的密意要加以全面的推广。如此的前进，才能够凸显我们 WBSY 在全世界的光芒，照亮全人类。把大圣释迦牟尼佛祖内在的教法的密意来教育我们自己，救度全人类众生。这样，宇宙奥秘由于太多的层次由浅到深，所以才有了12层教派。我们探究而言呢，就是要求学习12层佛教所有的知识。由这个立场出发，我们觉得我们中国汉传密学研究院如果能够跟斯里兰卡的佛教大学联合的话，一定会对佛教教相、思想、戒相、原相做出更大的贡献。我们十分庆幸的，罗斯曼纳布阿纳鲁达虽然他完全肯定了我的建议和发言，而且提了很好的建议。斯里兰卡的很多佛教僧人、佛教流派，不同的佛教流派，他们都非常赞成我们的柏林泰觉拉斯泰勒和布吉布什，他们的不同佛教流派、不同的佛教组织，包括斯里兰卡的佛教大学，都希望邀请我们到那边去。
现在下面我们准备是正式召开我们的中国汉传密学研究院第4届的学术研讨会。今年我们收到论文呢也超过200篇，但是我们选了数十篇出来。
我大略的看了我们这次发来的论文，质量都全面的提高。首先表现在文字的数量上，所有论文中最长的一篇论文长达30万字，就是本地的英语的学员菲利普，他用自己的修持经历宗教过程来论证我们密学研究院的10大论题。女性的学者是新西兰的金刚道林长老，他的论文长达中文版的是2万余字。论文的第二特点呢，是我们的一些年轻的小活佛，从5岁到18岁的年轻小伙，包括金刚、永成、二世，包括女人的金刚佛光，10几位小活佛，差不多每一个人都写得懂。他们虽然文字比较幼稚，显示了他们幼年、童年、青年的不同时期的语言，但是却显现了他们的这个大圣宝的本质。去年获得优秀论文的表扬的金刚舍金，他今年又递交了论文，把他的新的思想火花体现在这个论文中。年老的70岁以上的行者、上师、长老也不少的写来了论文。浙江大学就记了很多论文，在座的有圣存长老，还有金刚慈音，都写了论文的工价实作，观点明确，重点突出，文字率领。
The quintessence promotion of religious belief is necessary for the scums to be discarded.
然而，如果将隐胎世界诠释为师从多维度时空和班格瓦如来加持广大金刚法界供。
音乐的经历是对成人类存亡兴衰之为自刚坚此人所坚持的人生处事。中国汉传密宗的回归，是中华文化本身内在的凝聚力所促成，是中华文明内在的磁力线所构成的向心力所导向，意味着中国精神思想价值、灵性思想领域的开放。
哲学中呢，回到大圣释迦牟尼佛祖集中善心的慈悲，对宇宙人生以科学的方法定量定性的探讨。
圣米曼陀罗场是宇宙生命回归超越界的疏影，明了一切众生本具清净菩提心。
国家反腐反腐，圣密宗金刚禅佛教而言，《经》所阐述的，也就是众生所本有的清净的菩提心。我刚才所讲的这个证明啊，指的是你能不能够实证。就说实和空，从圣密宗的隐态时空学来讲的话，时间也是双向。圣宗的盛世是在100年以前，但是你通过你的修行，你可以在灵性时空中追溯到100年以前。也就是说，真正的把进入老法王的盛世变成是你直接的引用。修行一定要以戒律为前提。圣密宗之所以称为圣密宗，就是以神圣的戒律所规范的密宗修行。也就是说，戒是佛法的根本，戒律是令你在 隐态时空之中修行，去成就这个救度众生的能力的时候，它是起保护作用的。要能够得到世界和平，众生首先要灵性生命要提升，要一个正确的宇宙观，有了一个正确宇宙观，才有一个正确的世界观。生命中经常讲佛教的灵性价值观，作为全人类学习实践和弘扬的普世性核心价值观，不仅是必要，而且是完全可行。
大顺宝防教多师，扶持朝廷，运策大唐子民。
会的高僧大德、专家学者们做了圣密解读，并阐述了唐密和藏密的联系与区别。
佛凡持名密教对佛教不同流派以宇宙隐态世界的灵性原则进行判释，形成中下特有之12层灵性判教。
我们修行实际上就是生命的本体运作，圣源慈悲心为因，圣密菩提心为根本的修行准则，是行之有效、验之有证的，统一于个体的生命实践，这不能不令人由衷的赞叹它的神奇和殊胜。
圣密家庭，这是一个我们在对澳洲的很多学员都讲到圣密家庭的组成的原因。我一般呢是讲到我们在立宗之后，在唐朝立宗之后得到皇室的扶持，但是之后由于灭佛的不幸的事件而慢慢引入民间。其实呢，我们圣密家庭的传统来自于我们的圣密圣祖薄伽梵智吉维摩诘。在维摩诘所说不可思议解脱经就讲到，维摩诘是毗阿里纯中离居族的长者。在我们出师法灵性的角度来讲，我们的传承祖师的教导就告诉我们，离居族人是天上的天人，是佛。那么为什么我们从一个天人的角度、梵天的角度，变成了一个人本位的角度？都知道，我们现在学的佛法也好，密法也好，我们最终的目的是救度是众生。佛经中讲到，菩提心为因，大悲为根本，方便为究竟。但是师尊开示的时候开始说，圣缘慈悲心为因，圣密菩提心为根本。为什么我们圣密宗提出来跟佛经中讲到好像有不同？其实佛经中讲的菩提心为因，它代表的是说你的佛性可以令到你成佛的这个佛性，它是你内在与生俱来的。跟我们圣密菩提心为根本，其实意思是一样的。
所以
就是因为你有这样自觉觉他的一个这样的决心和这样的领悟，你才所以我才说你的圣缘慈悲心为因。